Hey you guys, so it's Garlinda Price. I'm the broker and owner of Fusion Properties LLC and Fusion Insurance Group. I'm coming to you today because guess what? We've already said it a million times, but Happy New Year! It is the first week of 2023, so I think we can still say that up until about Sunday. Then it's gonna be like, okay, enough already. It's about to be other holidays, right? So anyway, I wanted to come to you today because were you thinking about getting your insurance license last year, the year before last, and did time pass you by and you're like, man, I should have gotten my insurance license, right? Or at least started the process of getting the information. And so I wanted to come to you to say it is not too late. Are you ready to become a licensed life and health insurance broker? The plus side to that is your first year. Of course, this is all hinged upon the work that you put into it. Everyone is a 1099 contractor. You own your own business. So there's no pay and there's no set schedule except for that which you create, right? But the average insurance broker can come into this business part-time. Let's say you're part-time. You could make an extra $20,000 to $25,000 a year. Let's say you're like semi-part-time, leaning into full-time, but maybe you work 10 to 15 to 20 hours a week. You can make upwards of $45,000 a year. If you're someone that says, hey, I really want to do this full-time, I'm ready to fire my boss, I'm over it, I want to do something different, you could make close to six figures your first year in insurance, but you have to put in the work. So I wanted to share with you that we have the opportunity for you to get your license for free. That's right, I said it, for free. If it's free, I'll take 3. Somebody I know used to say that all the time. It tickled me so much, and it's true, right? If it's free, why not? So I want you to reach out to me if you're serious. We are recruiting for our team. We're growing our business all across the country. And we're also firmly focused here in the Southeast region of the United States. So that's North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, Georgia, Florida, all my favorite states. I mean, I'm open to all the other states too, but that's really our focus as well, especially right here in Fayetteville, North Carolina. So if you've thought about getting your license for free, or thought about getting your license, but you want to do it for free, I want you to reach out to me. My Calendly link is in the description box. I want you to schedule an appointment. On the day that you select your appointment, you will call me, okay? So you will call me on the day for your appointment. If you miss your appointment, too bad. Moving on to the next person because we are business owners. I want to tell you some quick pros and cons. Okay, the pro to owning your own insurance company, your own insurance business. Okay, you guys, so I was sharing with you that some of the pros and cons, because don't we want to know the good, the bad, and the ugly? Like, don't just tell me all the money I can potentially make. Can I lose money? Like, what are my upfront fees? What are my upfront costs? All that jazz. Okay, so there's 2 ways you can get your license. One is the free way, right? So it's 4 weeks. You have to take the 20 hours of life and the 20 hours of health. And then if you need an extension, you can get a 30-day. Okay, and so you can request a 30-day extension and it's $49.95. So the free class, you have the 4 weeks, but then in addition to the 4 weeks, you can request and pay for a 30-day extension for $49.99. I think that's how much it costs. And then if you want to take the license coach class, that's the class I took because I wasn't with Family First Life when I initially got my license. So you can take the class with license coach. It's originally $199, but we have a coupon code that is $99. So that way you have 60 days to take the life and health, the 20 hours of life, the 20 hours of health. In addition to, if you need an extension, they'll give you a free 30-day extension. So technically that gives you 90 days. You do not want to take 90 days to take this test. Statistics show that the longer it takes you to pass to take the test and take the exam and pass it, the more likely you are to not even do it at all. So if that's the case and you've tried it before, speed is your friend, okay? So the other thing I want to share with you is why Family First Life, why our team, why our organization, why Fusion Insurance Group. There are a lot of companies out there, right? And so of course you don't want to always do everything for money, but the word of God says money answers all things, and it ranks right up there with air and oxygen, right? In my opinion. So if you're going to do insurance and you're going to do it at a high level or part-time or full-time or mid-part-time, however you're going to do it, shouldn't you get paid well? You should get paid the best that there is to get paid. In addition to a high comp, you're going to have great training. The next best part about that is there's no contracts, right? So that means that you're not tied into a contract with the organization that's promising you the moon, but you're only getting paid 30%, 40%, and when it's time to leave, they don't want to let you leave. They hold you hostage. That happens in this industry, right? And it's not fun. So there's no contract. So you have all of your writing numbers are with all the individual carriers. That's where your affiliation is. And Family First Life is just the brokerage or the organization that has your license. It's just where you hang your license, but there's no contracts that you ever sign. So you can be licensed with other organizations. You can be a part of other IMOs. I don't encourage you to spread yourself thin like that, but you can if you choose to. We start our brokers out at, depending on their level of experience, you can start out at 80% and go all the way up to 110%. Every team is different, and it's going to depend on your experience. So just because someone comes in and says they want the highest comp, but they don't have any experience, they've never sold insurance, they've never done sales, then you may start at a lower comp because you're gonna require more help, you're gonna require more assistance. But guess what? Every 30 days, based on production, you can give yourself a raise. You can make really great money. And not only that, you're gonna have support. We have team trainings, we have team support. You don't have your own website, so that's a downside. People ask me that all the time, is there a website? No, you're an independent contractor, but you're more than welcome to create a website, your own personal social media pages, brand yourself. You don't want to brand the company, you want to brand you, right? So whenever I talk, I'm always talking about Fusion Properties and Fusion Insurance Group, Garlinda Price. I'm not branding an organization, right? Because I'm an independent contractor. So those are some of the plus sides to it. The downsides to it are there's a learning curve, right? And so most people would try to skip through the boot camp, circumvent the learning curve, and then say that the business didn't work, or that they didn't sell anything, or they didn't make any money. That's because you didn't put in the effort, right? People do not, I see it all the time. People come in, they put in low effort, low energy, and they get low results, but it's always somebody else's fault. So in a business and in business ownership, and I'm not saying that to be catty, I just want to set the standard. There is a learning curve, and we got to give ourselves grace to learn. Got to give ourselves grace to learn how to approach people, how to build and grow a business. If you decide to be in leadership, how to build and grow a team. It will take you time to build your pipeline or your funnel of business. Then you have to buy leads and invest in leads, or create a lead source for yourself, right? Leads can cost anywhere from $1 all the way up to $50, right, per lead. Excuse me, there's so many lead vendors that you can purchase from, and so many opportunities here that you get to decide if you're going to invest in leads, and that's how you want to generate business. We can show you how to do that. There's a ton of resources for that. If you say, I just want to do vendor events, I have sold tons of policies from vendor events. If you say, I want to sell via social media, via telesales, I want to do in-person sales, you can do that. I'll give you just a few statistics. So you have a 70 to 80% greater chance of closing business in the home. Not meaning you're going door knocking, even though that is a way to do business. I don't personally do it that way. But whenever I've met a client in person, 70 to 80% of the time, I'm doing business, right? Now, the numbers are higher for people with greater experience. I'm giving you too much information, but I just want to tell you the pros and cons of getting your license and why you should consider the insurance industry. If you're doing telesales, which is where you're selling to people over the phone, your close ratio, depending on how good you are, is about 50%. If you're new, it's somewhere between 30 to 40%. So that's why I'm saying that there's a learning curve. You got to know the timelines. You got to be willing to come in, dig deep, put your feet in the sand, dig them in, and say, I'm going to build and grow this business, and I'm going to give myself time to do that. And I would encourage you, there's so many ways that you can do that. So get your license. Now, okay, so the free class and the $99 coupon is for those people that are going to partner with us in business. So if you call me and say, hey, I want to get my insurance license for free, but I'm going to go join this company over here, I'm talking to this company over there, I'm not going to give you my code, right? My code is for people that say, Garlinda, I've watched you, I've seen your videos, I want to talk more, give me some more information. I send you the information. There's a totally great video that you can watch that talks about Family First Life, what we have to offer, who we are as a company. And then when you say, okay, I'm ready to move forward, we do an interview, we do a 3-way with our sales manager. And then once we all decide that it's a good fit, we invite you on board. We'll give you the code to get your class for free. But we're just not out here giving free links for people to go get their license and then partner with other people. So there's a caveat to that. I just want to share that. So if you're serious and you're ready, you're like, this is my year to make some money, right? Just kidding. This is my year to be successful and own my own business, starting out part-time, mid-part-time, full-time. Give me a call, 910-494-7798. I would love to talk to you. We are building and growing a dynamic team. And then the last thing I'm going to share with you is, if you're not willing to plug into the trainings, if you're not willing to plug in online to the virtual Zooms, if you're not willing to plug into the boot camps, this isn't for you, right? Because that's one thing, is we have to sacrifice time in the beginning when we're building and growing something so that we can get the training and the level of expertise that we need so that we can move into an area of mastery, right? So if you tell me, oh, I don't have a lot of time, don't call, right? Because it's going to take time, and you're going to have to give it time, and you're going to have to put in the time, and there's no way to circumvent that. And not only that, if you're someone that says, okay, I want all the answers, but I want you to give me all the answers. No, you're going to go through the boot camp like we went through the boot camp. You're going to go through the training like we went to through the training. If you want to know how to do an illustration, we're going to show you how to run illustrations. But what you're going to have to do is reach out to the carriers and do what we call a can't think of what it's called right now. I'm hungry, right? But when you call an underwriting review and you say, this is the information about my clients, and they walk you through the best product, the best service for your client. And then you want to think about, am I going to focus on life, health, and annuities, life, health, and IULs? We'll help you figure out what your strategy is, how many people you need to talk to, who you need to reach to make the money that you want to make, and then you got to do the work, right? So there's no babysitting here, right? So I just want to share with you that these are the things, pros and cons, and this is what we're looking for as we're looking to build and develop a team. Do you already have a team? Let's talk. You can bring your entire team over. I want to talk to you about the comp that we can offer you so that you can make an incredible override with your team. Let's talk. It doesn't matter if you're licensed somewhere, have your contracts with someone else, because it doesn't matter over here with us. You can be contracted at other places. You can't dual contract. Like if you have Mutual of Omaha over there and Mutual of Omaha with us, you can't do that. But if you have you have affiliated contracts somewhere else and it's not the carriers that we have, we need to talk, right? I'm looking for people that are already in leadership as well, already leading and growing a team. Let's talk about how to double your 6 figures that you're already making and or get you to your first 6 figures. So super excited. I know that's a lot of information, but hey, this is your year to get your life and health license, to build and grow and develop your team so that you can leverage yourself. This is the year of leverage. I look forward to talking to you guys. Again, I'm Garlinda Price, broker and owner of Fusion Insurance Group, 910-494-7798. God bless you guys. Bye.